Cleveland won the toss, and they have deferred into the second half. So Cody Parkey kicks it away. It's a short kick. Bounces at the 12, picked up by Alex Erickson, and he is wrapped up at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, and Cincinnati starts it on the ground with Jeremy Hill across the 30, and gang tangled at the 32-yard line. Lewis told us yesterday that AJ had a good week of running and is closer to a return. Dalton's first pass of the day along the sideline, and incomplete, intended for Brandon LaFell. Dalton throws, and it's caught for a first down by Tyler Boyd. Bengals were 7 of 14 on third downs last week against the Eagles, and some trickery here as Boyd on the reverse has some room. Tyler Boyd down the sideline and shoved out at the 20-yard line.
Pull off right in the beginning after that first down get.
Just his second carry of the season. Jeremy Hill trying the right side and pushes his way to the 15-yard line. Tyler Eifert in motion on 2nd and 4. Play action. Dalton, plenty of time. Fires end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Eifert. His 4th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals jump out on top.
Way too easy. Right here, a great route by Tyler Eifert. You saw the peek inside and the ball on time. Clean pocket for Andy Dalton.
The little move got wide open very quickly for that touchdown.
Mike Nugent has been far from automatic on extra points. He's missed 5 this season, but this one right down the middle. This week, the Bengals scored on their first 6 possessions against the Eagles. First time they had done that since 2009. Nugent kicks it away. And on the return, it's Ricardo Lewis. Lewis to the 15, and doesn't get any further than that. A penalty flag comes in.
Block in the back, return team. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down, Cleveland. The number on the illegal block was 53.
And on first down, RG3 wants to run, and he is taken down at the 13-yard line. Now looking to throw. Rolling right, chased out, and we'll just throw this one away. Good pressure coming from Geno Atkins.
1 interception and 1 forced fumble for Adam Jones, as we see Terrell
False
Pryor.
start. Offense number 11. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Griffin fires too high and incomplete. That was nearly intercepted. Britton Colquitt to punt it away for the Browns. Erickson back deep. Short kick. Erickson from his own 45. And tripped up. Nice tackle there by Body Calhoun on special team. Dalton is going with a glove today on his throwing hand. As they start this drive on the...
So I don't know the difference, but Andy Dalton obviously feels comfortable with it.
Did they have helmets back then? Completes this pass to Eifert at the 31-yard line. That's good for a Cincinnati first down. 10 from the 31. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Dalton is hit, and the ball comes out. And Eric Winston falls on it for the Bengals, but nearly a turnover by Dalton. 3rd sack this season for Cam Johnson. A loss of 9 on the play. 2nd and 19. Dalton fires to Boyd. Boyd to the 30-yard line, brings up 3rd and manageable after the 9-yard sack.
This Browns team is going to load up.
3rd down and 9. Dalton to the sideline, and it's caught for a first down against the Eagles. 1st and 10, Rex Burkhead on the carry. He has taken the spot of Gio Bernard, who tore his ACL and is out for the year. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jeremy Hill on the carry, has some room. Hill with the 10, and Hill knocked out by Tramon Williams at the 5-yard line.
Squared up.
Jeremy Hill again, and he lunges to the 1. 2nd down and goal. Hill up the middle, spins, and he is in for the touchdown. 8th rushing touchdown this season for Jeremy Hill.
Got to get the ball in the end zone. A true power running back who does have the speed to run away from you in the open field.
High snap, and that one goes nowhere. Scooped up by the Browns. That's a live ball. They lateral it, and this is Demario Davis on the return. Davis pitches it back to Joe Hayden, trying to reverse field. This is like Cal Stanford for 2 points, though. Hayden still going to midfield, pitches it back, and finally the fun ends at midfield. Last week, Hill had 23 carries for 33 yards. Today, he has 6 carries for 33 yards. Ricardo Lewis on the return from his own 4-yard line. Lewis is taken down by Fedulum. And again, poor field position for the Browns. Second drive for the Browns. And a play action. Griffin chased out of the pocket, angling toward the sideline and out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Second down and 3. And here's Duke Johnson. And Johnson is spun down. Third down and 1 for the Browns. Johnson up the middle, and he is right at the change. He got smacked by Vontaze Burfict. Browns look for their first win, going for it on 4th and 1 from his own 20, and RG3 falls forward. This will depend on the spot.
You go for it right now. I think you got to roll the dice in this situation.
I agree, and they got it. They got it.
They hand it off to Duke Johnson, trying to get to the outside. Chased by Maualuga, and Johnson across the 30. A nice run by Duke Johnson on first down.com/NFL Now to try it free.
10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
And that run is coming back because of a holding call on the first-year tight end, Randall Telford. First down and 19 following the penalty. Griffin loads of time, loads up, deep down the field, one-on-one, and it is incomplete. Second down and 19. High snap. Isaiah Crowell's first carry today. To the 16, it will be third down and long.
You got no choice, Steve. I believe you. I mean, you're down 14-0. You got to make a play here.
Griffin sideline to Telford, just his second catch of the season, and he's well short of a first down. Dre Kirkpatrick on the tackle was the first completion for RG3 today. He's 1 for 4 for 7 yards. Side ball kick out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Just have a 13-0 lead on the Browns. First and 10, Jeremy Hill runs into his own man, bounces it outside and tripped up from behind. Second down and 8. Hill he's hit hard at the 25-yard line. So Mario Davis again coming up to make the tackle, and it's third down. Browns bringing the pressure. Dalton incomplete, and a flag is down back at the 21-yard line. Be going against the Bengals.
Illegal formation offense. Number 74 was not on the line of scrimmage. Penalty is declined. Fourth down.
Good time and good execution for the Browns.
Just 2 punt returns this season for Joe Hayden, but he's back there and calls for a fair catch at his own 30-yard line with 48 seconds to go. Under center, Crowell at running back. Play action. Griffin, good protection. Now lets it go down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Intended for Corey Coleman again, and the Browns fans looking for a flag. They reverse it here, and it's Coleman trying to get away from Petco. He does, but not much doing on that play. 3 on the play clock. Griffin takes the snap. Griffin flushed out, gets away from Johnson. Now RG3 going the other way. Throws on the run, it's caught for a first down. Gary Barnage, the tight end, picks up 12 on 3rd and 9.
Pocket extending the play. I thought he had a couple of opportunities to get rid of this ball before he finally did the Barnage, but you got to tip your hat. He's an incredibly talented athlete, makes a nice throw right here. And
2 on the play clock. Griffin with a flag down, throws, and it's dropped by Rashard Higgins.
Illegal formation offense. Number 2 receiver, the slot receiver, was covering the tight end. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
They may hand it in their drive, but it gets wet pretty quick.
Griffin fires incomplete. Was looking for Barnage again. Not expecting him to play a perfect game. Crowell picks up a couple. And third down and long coming up for Cleveland. Griffin steps up, throws incomplete. He was feeling the heat, had to get rid of it. Colquitt to punt it away for the third time, and it's Erickson back deep for the Bengals. Erickson comes up to the 21-yard line. And Erickson is brought down at the 35. First and 10 for Cincinnati from the 35-yard line. And it's Boyd again. Had one carry the entire season. That's his second of the day. Far today in the snow, 124 yards for the Bengals. And a 13-0 lead as Burkhead has the carry across the 40. There's a flag down as Eifert makes the catch that would move the chains if the play stands.
And I think he lined up on the line of scrimmage.
Offside. Defense lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. Result of the play. First down.
Really mind-boggling that these guys are playing this athletic game.
Play action, Dalton wanted to take a deep shot. Nobody home, and now he goes down. Looks like you're in for a snowy drive there, Mr. Tasker. Second and 15. Erickson across midfield, and Erickson has a Cincinnati first down. Spread it around without A.J. Green on the field. It's Burkhead on first down, and he's crunched at the line of scrimmage. Seventh play of the drive. Dalton throws, and it's caught again by Boyd, and he's taken down by Jamar Taylor.
Coverage across the board.
Dalton in trouble, and he's sacked again. Third sack today by the Cleveland defense. Remember, they came in with the fewest sacks in the NFL.
Dalton did a good job recognizing it, got to what he thought was a good play, but they just got beat up front.
Huber trying to pin Cleveland deep, and he does just that. Downed at the 1. Continues to fall here in Cleveland for the 87th Battle of Ohio. Third time today, the Browns are starting inside their own 15. A flea flicker from their own end zone into triple coverage, and it's intercepted by George Iloka. Has some blockers on the return. Iloka is shoved out of bounds. Third interception this season by Iloka. And now the Bengals with great field position. Dalton throwing on first down, completes it to Jeremy Hill.
Well, the receiver's got to buy that extra time, too. Can't be in a hurry. Terrell Pryor could have helped out a little bit.
Jeremy Hill trying to get to the outside, and Hayden is able to shove him out of bounds. One of his 15 touchdown passes have come in the red zone, and he has 0 red zone interceptions. Back to the ground with Jeremy Hill, has the 10, trips over his own man, and down to the 6. And now a timeout called for by Andy Dalton and the Bengals.
As good as anybody.
Dalton with time, throws, completes it at the 5 to LaFell, and he is thrown down by Jamie Collins again. Dalton, quick throw, caught, touchdown, second of the day for Tyler Eifert. And the snow is not slowing down the Bengals offense at all. A 19-0 lead.
Looking more like the Bengal team we were expecting coming into this 2016 season.
Remember what happened the last time with the hold by Huber. This time it's a good snap, good hold, and the extra point is good. Cincinnati takes advantage of the Griffin interception, and they lead it 20-0. Here's Lewis on the return. Lewis out of bounds with a flag down late.
During the return, holding, return team number 57. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
And again, poor field position for the Browns to start this drive. Crowell finds a hole. Crowell to the 25-yard line. A little light from the Browns. A gain of 19. Back to Crowell. Spins away from Sims, but not much more after that. Second down and 8. Griffin's pass incomplete. Threw it behind Corey Coleman. It's third down and 8. Griffin has plenty of time. Now chased out, going to keep it himself. Off to the races, lunges ahead, and he was down, and that's going to be short of a first
Ruling on
down.
the field as the runner is down by contact, short of the line to gain, fourth down.
2:45 left in the first half. I think you go for it in this situation. Try and get some kind of momentum going into the half.
Instead, it's Colquitt to punt it away to Erickson. Good kick by Colquitt. Erickson back to his own 15. Erickson to the 30. And Erickson out of bounds, forced out by Dominique Alexander. They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. Jeremy Hill back in the game. That's a good sign for Cincinnati. As we showed you at the end of their last drive, he watched from the sideline after he fell on his left shoulder. Bengals lead the Browns 20-0 at the 2-minute warning. They hand it off to Rex Burkhead up the middle, and Christian Kirksey brings him down. 3 touchdowns today for the Bengals, 3 first downs so far for the Browns as Burkhead brings it into Cleveland territory. 1 timeout left for Cincinnati, 1:17 to go in the first half. Dalton throws to Eifert for a first down, and Jamie Collins wrestles him down. Dalton to the sideline, caught by Boyd. Boyd is able to get a couple of extra yards.
A lot of different guys making plays today.
Dalton taking a shot to the end zone to Erickson, and he's out of bounds, incomplete. Just the 3rd incompletion this half for Andy Dalton.
Putting it on the line for Marvin Lewis.
On 3rd and 1, it's Burkhead using his blockers around the edge, and Rex Burkhead pushed out at the 16. Another Cincinnati first down, a gain of 11, and is just 2 out of 10 passing. Dalton in trouble, and he's sacked for the 4th time today. Ogba, the rookie, flying back there. And Cleveland with 4 sacks. That's a season high. Timeouts remaining for the Bengals. It's 2nd down and 20. Dalton, and that pass is caught by Cody Core, and Cincinnati now has to hustle up to the line. 3rd and 12, 10 seconds to go. Dalton pump fakes, now on the run. Dalton just throws it out of the end zone and incomplete. The clock is stopped with 4 seconds left. 36-yard attempt for Mike Nugent. He's missed a lot right, and he misses another right. That's been the problem for Nugent on extra points, and that's his 12th missed kick of the season. They come up to the booth, and it looks like the snow is lighting up a little bit.
Yeah, it figures. That's all I can say.
Make a few first downs, put a little pressure on the Bengals here.
On first down, Corey Coleman has his first catch of the day, and he is crushed by Sean Williams.
They're screaming down there as well. They're way into it.
Crowell bumped into Griffin. Griffin gets away from his own running back, and now trying to get away from the Cincinnati defense. Matched up with Dre Kirkpatrick up top. Griffin out of the shotgun. Chased and just throws it away. The pressure was coming.
A 5-yard penalty that would have given him a 3rd and 1 instead of a 3rd and 7, and they missed that opportunity as well.
2nd 3 and out today by the Browns as Erickson calls for a fair catch at his own 25-yard line. Andy Dalton 14 out of 18 for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jeremy Hill on first down. Hill to the 30.
Like the 5 less than you did.
6 less than you did.
Well, 6.
Pastor had 7 as Dalton's pass is incomplete.
A 1 Super Bowl ring.
Yes, I would.
3rd down and 7. Dalton taking a deep shot to LaFell. It's incomplete over the head. Joe Hayden on the coverage for the Browns, and the Cincinnati punt team comes out.
Hey, that's what blew the play. It turned into an incompletion. He couldn't get to the ball.
Joe Hayden is back deep to return the punt from Kevin Huber. Good punt by Huber. And this one's going to be a little too good. Rolls into the end zone. A 72-yard punt. On 1st and 10, Griffin looking to go to the air. Good protection again, has Crowell open on the other side of the field, and he drops it. At disaster areas like the earthquake in Haiti. Handed off to Crowell, just dropped that last pass, doing a better job on the ground. Crowell off to the races, into Cincinnati territory. First time today. The Browns have crossed midfield, a gain of 42. A lot of time to throw the football. Keeps it himself here. Trying to get to the outside. And out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. Griffin pump fakes, now throws over the middle, and that pass is caught by Barnage. And he's going to be a yard short of a first down. For 7 on third downs today. Griffin rolling right, throws on the run, and it's caught by the former Bengal, Andrew Hawkins. He never plays me man-to-man, but those two matched up at the top of your screen. Not a lot of action for Pryor today as Crowell takes it down to the 20-yard line, but
Bottom of the screen, matched up.
second down and 5. Griffin looks the other way, completes it to Coleman, who slips a tackle, and then dragged down by Carlos Dunlap. First and goal for the Browns, a gain of 15, and a flag just has come in.
Foul, horse collar tackle, defense, number 96, half the distance to the goal. First down.
Griffin, play action, chased out, throws, it's dropped! Danny Vitale dropped a touchdown. The give to Crowell. And Crowell, pushing the pile forward, is marked down at the 1. Griffin himself trying to lunge forward.
He got it.
No call yet.
Oh, it looked like he got it to me.
There's a touchdown for the Browns, and that's the first rushing touchdown for Griffin since December of 2014.
It's just snap count helps.
A lot of orange helmets.
I mean, yes. He hops out of there. Like, I think it was a smart move by Griffin to get up and run to the back of the end zone as though he, because that way they can't go back and look where you actually ended up after the play.
Review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Although not the same way, there's nothing definitive.
There's Cody Parkey for the extra point. It's good, and with 8:11 to go in the third quarter.
One of the reasons is because you're so young and those guys, make some mistakes during the season that put you in tough spots.
Erickson from 3 yards deep of his own end zone. And not a good decision as he takes a big hit at the 20-yard line from Tracy Howard. Division in the AFC South. Our crew will be in Houston next week for the Texans and Jaguars. On first down, Jeremy Hill picks up a couple of yards on the play. Inside 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jeremy Hill to the left side, and he's tripped up from behind. Does get across the 25-yard line. It'll be third down and short. Dalton completes it to Boyd, who's taken down by Jamar Taylor, but not before Tyler Boyd picks up a first down and ties his season high with his 6th catch of the day. First and 10 from the 31. Play action. Dalton on the move. Nobody home, will keep it himself. And Andy Dalton up to the 38-yard line. Hill, good enough for a Bengals first down. Keeping it on the ground with Hill, and Danny Shelton clips him from behind, but again, positive yards, 5 more for Jeremy Hill. 6 plays on this drive, 5 on the ground. They keep it on the ground with Erickson. Big block from Tyler Eifert. A flag comes in. Wow, Tyler Eifert.
Foul, unnecessary roughness. Helmet contact with defensive player number 85. 15-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Yeah, he was just too high.
Crackback shot on a defensive player.
Second and 20. Dalton sets up the screen to Hill. Makes a nice catch, and Hill is tackled by Jamie Collins.
This is a third down. If they convert this, that's huge.
Good protection. Dalton to Burkhead, too high, incomplete. And the Browns defense does its job.
Now Joe Hayden will have a chance to maybe set up a return.
2 possessions this half for the Bengals, 2 punts. Huber, Hayden with a fair catch at his own 19-yard line. For more as they get the ball back at their own 19-yard line. Griffin on first down. Throws it out in Barnage's direction, incomplete.
He throws that he's just not delivered a catchable ball.
Griffin keeps it himself and has some daylight until Adam Jones comes up and puts that daylight to rest, but Pryor and Jones at the bottom of your screen. Griffin has to get rid of it. Caught by Duke Johnson. Nice cut back on Dansby. Duke Johnson, room to run. Close to midfield. A gain of 23 for Duke Johnson. Moved the ball up to the 46-yard line. Back to the ground with Crowell up the middle into Cincinnati territory. And some momentum building here for Cleveland in the third quarter.
Because you can go at a faster pace.
2nd and 1. Griffin looking for Pryor. And it's incomplete. Matched up with Kirkpatrick that time.
They will go for it.
3rd and 1. Crowell has the first down and more. Crowell at the 30. Crowell inside the 20. 1st and 10 from just inside the 15-yard line. 30 seconds remain, third quarter. Griffin to Pryor, and there's his first catch. Shoved out by Kirkpatrick.
It's pivotal. A touchdown makes it a one-score game. Field goal still is a two-score.
Crowell, nowhere to go. Griffin incomplete, looking for Seth DeVal. 8 for 22 is Griffin, as Parkey's 30-yard field goal attempt is good.
Other side for Cincinnati was hoping for, keep this a two-score game.
Erickson from his own 2. And Erickson is taken down short of the 20 by Schobert. Jeremy Hill is taken down by Collins, but not before Hill gets to the 25-yard line. A gain of 7 on first down.
Right at this Browns defense, I don't know why you get away from it.
They throw it here, and wide open is Hill. Jeremy Hill down the sideline for a big pickup. Give him 18 yards and another Cincinnati first down. And Hill is able to string this out to midfield. Ball came out late, and they're saying he was down.
Is the runner is down by contact. 2nd down, Cincinnati.
Under center, straight at him on first down.
Burkhead to the Cleveland 45-yard line. Did it last week in the win over the Eagles. Burkhead now with a new career high as he takes it to the 40-yard line, and Cincinnati continues to chew up some clock on this drive. Dalton, good protection, connects with Brandon LaFell, who's got a Cincinnati first down to the 29-yard line, a gain of 11 for number 11. Cincinnati holding up its end of the bargain so far, a 20-10 lead here in Cleveland, as Jeremy Hill gets the call on first down and picks up a yard. 2nd and 9 with the play clock at 4. Low snap, Dalton fields it. Now chased out, rolling right. Dalton's going to turn it upfield himself. Dalton to the 20. And a late flag comes in from the secondary. With that spot, he's very close to a first down.
You know, move it back 10 yards.
Holding. Offense, number 11. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, 2nd down.
So the penalty makes it 2nd down and 10. Dalton to LaFell. And LaFell is cut from behind by Carl Nassib. For the Bengals on 3rd and 1. With Hill as the running back. Play action. Dalton in trouble. Dalton just throws it away. An extra point and a field goal today. This from 39 yards. And before the kick, a whistle and a false start against the Bengals.
That moves the back 5.
False start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. False down.
They'll do it again, this time from 44 yards. And Nugent is good. It's been 364 days since the Browns last won a football game. Johnny Manziel was the quarterback in that game. Ricardo Lewis on the return, and Lewis spins his way across the 25.
Clock is now not your friend. 8.5 minutes left.
Screen pass to Crowell. Good block on Burfict. Crowell cannot get away from Carlos Dansby. On 2nd down, it's Duke Johnson. Johnson gets away. Duke Johnson into Cincinnati territory. A gain of 22 for Duke Johnson. On 1st and 10. Griffin out of the pocket again, chased and throws it away. It was Carlos Dunlap closing quickly. Field for the Bengals defense on 2nd and 10. Griffin is sacked. Geno Atkins coming right up the middle to bring down RG3.
You got to get at least half of it back right here. You don't want to take a shot for all of it unless it's there.
Good protection this time. Good coverage downfield, and Griffin in trouble. able to escape, but not the third time. Atkins again. Back-to-back sacks for Geno Atkins. 4th down and 29. Colquitt punting to Erickson, who calls for a fair catch at his own 25-yard line with 5:21 to go. 5:21 to go in the 4th quarter. Jeremy Hill on 1st down gets a couple of yards. It's Hill again, and he gets to the 30. It'll be 3rd down for Cincinnati. He does not. Pitches it to Burkhead. Burkhead is tackled right at the chains. That was a good spot. So 1st down and 10, and Cleveland with just 1 timeout remaining as Jeremy Hill bulldozes his way to the 39-yard line. 23rd carry today for Jeremy Hill. That ties a season high, and he picks up another 1st down for the Bengals. So a lot of people throughout the week, they said this was the best chance for the Browns to finally get their first win of the season. Cincinnati has taken care of business here today. Smart move there by Hill to go down inbounds. It's Burkhead, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. But down and 1. Jeremy Hill, and he's tackled right at the chains.
I think in San Diego, not a whole lot to play for at that point. A West Coast throwing team coming, these elements, that would be a game that you would think they would have a chance in as well.
Administrative delay of game. Offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
There's a flag down. That punt is dropped by Joe Hayden, but he picks it up. Let's see what the flag is.
Formation, kicking team, number 26, was not on the line of scrimmage. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
Yeah, now they're going to make them punt that again.
That, but they also lost time off the clock now, which is precious for the Browns.
Yeah, I love that punt. That's a good punt.
Into the end zone for a touchback. Just 57 seconds remain. He's not going to quit down the stretch. Trying to find a way to give Hugh Jackson his first win as a Brown as Griffin completes it to Barnidge.
Hurry!
Griffin off the hands of Duke Johnson, an incomplete 6 yards passing and an interception today for Robert Griffin. On 3rd and 3. Completes it to Corey Coleman, who's got a 1st down.
Got to get out of bounds.
Should have gone out of bounds, and now he does.
He can throw the football much more accurately than he did today in these conditions. So there is some things on the horizon that give you reason to think RG3 is going to play much better.
And that's it. Cincinnati defeats Cleveland for the 5th straight time, which ties their longest win streak in the Battle of Ohio.